Henry Mintzberg, Strategy Bites Back, it is far more, and less, than you ever imagined. Dive into the world of visionary thinking and strategic planning with Strategy Bites Back, it is far more, and less, than you ever imagined, by Henry Mintzberg. This summary reveals the essential principles of constructing a successful strategic plan and achieving organizational goals. Explore how different approaches to strategy can affect your business success, including top-down transformation or bottom-up change. Discover the importance of adapting to marketplace shifts and understanding the role of luck and intuition in the world of strategy. Learn valuable insights on managerial skills, empowering employees, and the impact of company culture on effective decision-making.
The Power of Visionaries. Visionaries possess an innate ability to see what others cannot. They possess a unique gift of being able to conceptualize and execute plans by anticipating when old patterns will become obsolete. Visionary thinking requires fluid strategies and permeable structures, which change and evolve as works in progress. A challenge is not viewed as a roadblock, but an opportunity to move forward. However, it is not just about vision, but executing plans as well. An idea is worthless without action. Visionaries successfully allow their creative forces to take over, which leads to the realization of goals. In the end, it is always the execution that brings the vision to life. Entrepreneurial advice. When venturing into a new business, stick with what you know. Do thorough research, and avoid investing in unfamiliar sectors. Don't worry about missed opportunities, more will come. Consider taking on a partner to limit exposure. Always have an exit strategy, and never forget the importance of the customer. When you find a sound investment opportunity, don't hesitate. Successful entrepreneurs without a business plan. Contrary to popular belief, successful entrepreneurs don't always have a well-formulated business plan. Many move quickly in response to marketplace changes, and a recent study found that over 40% of the fastest-growing companies in the US were started without a business plan. However, these entrepreneurs also tend to take more risks than traditional business leaders, making their success a double-edged sword. The misconception of strategic planning. Strategic planning can potentially hinder creativity and employee empowerment. While it may be initiated by executives, it is the employees who are instrumental in its implementation and eventual success. Adapting to change and avoiding rendered strategy is key to attaining desired results. Good managers, balancing involvement and influence. Good managers maintain involvement with daily operations while also pinpointing crucial issues that most affect the organization. They cultivate relationships throughout the company to get access to different departments and individuals, but they do not micromanage. Instead, they inspire and create conditions that foster openness. Successful managers are also wise politicians, discussing policy without taking a firm position and guarding their declarations due to the variable marketplace. They settle for smaller victories and proactively implement growth, even incrementally. Effective business strategies. Business strategies are not created in a vacuum, they must be an ongoing, integral part of an organization's culture. Good companies can employ fundamental steps to ensure that they have a fighting chance for success. The best companies are those where employees feel they have a stake in the future. There are two approaches to influence change: top-down transformation and bottom-up change. Effective execution is key to determining what works and making adjustments to your strategy. Strategies are never guaranteed to be successful, but by focusing on your company's strengths, fixing its weaknesses, grabbing opportunities, and avoiding threats, you can improve your odds. Strategic principles. Have you ever felt unsure about how to assert yourself in a game of chess or a high-stakes business deal? The key is following strategic principles that can be applied to any situation. First, be a master of disguise. Keep your opponents guessing and unsure of your intentions. Deception is key, so surprise your opponents with unpredictable behavior. Actions speak louder than words, so demonstrate your strengths quietly instead of trying to intimidate. When you have your opponents weakened, complete the victory by delivering a final crushing blow. However, know when to cut your losses and surrender, as it might be unwise to continue a losing battle. Always know your ultimate objective and how to get there by staying calm and in control. Change is good, but move slowly and respect the tradition and established procedures. Finally, when you achieve victory, remain humble and avoid the temptation of rubbing it in your opponent's face. These strategic principles can help you succeed in any competitive situation while maintaining your integrity. Embracing change, winning strategies for managers. Strategy is more than just impressive displays of initiative on a flip chart or grand gestures towards the future. Without buy-in from employees, it is impossible to make real progress towards organizational goals. While it is true that change can be difficult, motivating employees to embrace it relies on persuasion and focus on potential and growth rather than obstacles and negatives. It is the responsibility of managers to create a sense of unity and communicate a shared vision to their employees. This is not always an easy task, but the results can be limitless. A failure to do so may result in a loss of support and hinder growth. The key takeaway is that change requires collaboration and a focus on employee motivation, not just strategy alone.
In summary, Henry Mintzberg's Strategy Bites Back deftly explores the nuances of strategic planning and reveals how visionaries can build fluid, adaptable strategies that lead their organizations to success. The book emphasizes the importance of understanding your company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and valuing the input of employees at all levels. Mintzberg also highlights the role of good management and the need to balance top-down and bottom-up approaches to strategy. Ultimately, it is execution and adaptability that will determine the success of a strategic plan, encouraging innovation and continual growth. With these insights, you can now face the ever-evolving world of business strategy with confidence and skill.